scarred. I'm emotionally scarred. It's hard, but my skin's still smooth. I don't look like what I've been through. Skin's still smooth. I don't look like what. Another day, another dollar. Pick it up, don't try to holler. I ain't playing no man collar, Can't say I'm running out of luck. I ain't never needed love. I'm just keeping it a buck, I'm the essence of life. He the fullness thereof. I'm giving it to him right, Said you want this for life. Don't gotta say it. What's up, YouTube? It's Leah Vu, and I'm back with another video.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
And I know y'all missing me. Come on now. I really forgot to do the intro to this video. How did it? I don't even know where this nail went. I don't like that. Don't mind my nails. I forgot to do the intro to this video, so I'm doing it now. But by the caption of the video, I'm going around asking strangers what's one stranger that they remember. So stay tuned, watch the video until the end. I really do appreciate you guys. And let's get into the video. Okay, am I hitting notes or what? I'm hitting notes. And leave which response was your favorite. I'm going to do a voiceover for the rest of the video because there's a few people that told me something and my phone had died. But it was so funny. And then one was like pretty interesting. So I'll do a voiceover for that part, at the end. So stay tuned for that too. Your name?
Desiree?
Desiree? What's, the nicest thing someone's ever done for you?
I know you're on the spot. I'm on the spot.
Sorry.
What is the nicest thing that they've ever done for me? I really don't know. I don't know.
You don't know that one? Okay, maybe I'll give you another one.
So sad.
What? What's one stranger that you remember?
One stranger. I mean, I love when it happens when the person in front of you at Starbucks drive-thru pays for your drink.
Yeah.
That's happened a couple of times. Never seen the stranger, but
right.
It's always like something positive that happens.
Okay, that's good. Thank you so much. You guys' name? Naps?
Jada.
Are you guys together?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. I was gonna ask, what's like one stranger that you remember?
Stranger.
When we was on the way here, she gave somebody the middle finger on the road. So I ain't know that. Oh my God!
I'm dying. So you're just flicking people off?
No. Someone was like honking the horn, but not like a slow horn. Like someone's like exaggerating, just like
right.
holding it, like dramatic. And I thought they were doing it for us, so I just put my middle finger out there.
I get that.
Yeah.
Do you remember him too?
Yeah, he was lucky.
Thank you guys. Have a good one. Hi guys. What's your name? Ty. Nice to meet you guys. The question is, what's one stranger that you remember?
One stranger. I remember back in college, a man approached me, he gave me a rose. I was like, thank you, like, so much. And I think I, like, got his name was Jeff, and he was, like, just the coolest, chillest guy, and just walked away, and I was like...
That's it? He just gave you a rose, and that was it?
Yeah, it was beautiful.
That's something to remember. You never had that happen? Is there one stranger that you remember?
I mean, a guy came up to me while I was working, and he was telling me that my mom was standing behind me, which my mom, she's passed away.
Really?
And he was telling me that she was going to open up a restaurant, but that's about it, yeah.
Wow. So are you into cooking?
Yeah. Okay.
Definitely.
Okay.
Well, get you some grants, you know what I'm saying, and see what you can do for sure if that's, a passion. These names.
I'm Renee.
Hi. I'm Adasia. A quick question. What's one stranger that you remember?
Most recently, I would say this lady who tried to like make me buy her stuff at Walmart. I just remember her because it was recent.
She made you try to buy her stuff,
Yeah.
but you didn't.
I didn't. I tried to donate. I gave her like $5, but I wasn't gonna pay for her whole.
Okay.
I actually don't have any because I don't really interact with people.
Oh my gosh!
I'm just too shy, but yeah.
Hopefully you'll remember me now. So, do you think so? But you did donate $5 because you know sometimes they do those YouTube videos and it's like, oh, I just want to see, and then I'll buy all of your stuff.
Next thing you know, like
She didn't. It's like, but you still tried, so I like that. High five to you, because I would have been like. What's your names?
Morgan.
Andrew.
Nice to meet you guys. The question is, what's one stranger that you remember?
Stranger.
Yeah, like if they did something nice for you, if you just think about them from time to time, someone you don't know, but you remember them.
We went to a trip in Mexico, on a cruise trip. And we met these strangers. They bought us random like shots, and then they said we can even go to Miami to
Oh wow, that's nice.
We don't remember their name or anything.
He was a cop. Like he was a cop in Miami. They were really cool, and they liked watching us because I brought us like out there, dragging me around in the water, and they were like, I like
you guys are cool. I remember something like that happened to me too on a cruise. So
I'm Liliana. And I'm Kimar.
I'm Adasia. Nice to meet you guys. The question is, what's one stranger that you remember?
I'm gonna say you.
Well, thank you guys so much. I appreciate that.
My name is Laura.
I'm Adasia. Nice to meet you guys. The question is, what's one stranger that you remember?
You told me the question before, man.
It's okay. You have one?
One time I was at work, and I worked at Southwest U, and I did this lady, like this lady. She like looked at me, like gave my eyes, and she was like, "I see how hard you work. You keep up with the work, you're doing a good job." Now he's like, "Wow, this is so crazy."
Yeah, some nice words.
It felt like so random. Like I literally just made her.
That's nice.
There's this lady who I used to work at a bird store, and her body was like covered in colored tattoos of like birds. So I asked her about it, and she said that she got a tattoo of every bird she had ever owned. And it was all done in like full color and like all over her body.
I'm Adasia. Nice to meet you. The question is, what's one stranger that you remember?
I remember one. So I throw brunches.
Okay.
And I've been doing brunches for about almost 3 years now. And I have this thing where I walk around the venue just to make sure everyone's okay. Which I don't know what made me start doing. I feel like promoters don't really check on the people.
Right.
The money there. And the stranger that I met, it was her first time coming to my brunch. And later that night, she actually DM'd me and she was like, just basically like giving me my flowers for like the hospitality and like, and I just always remember from that message. Now I do it every brunch that I do. I walk around the room. I greet everyone. If their food haven't came, I go to the kitchen. Like, can you bring that food? So
Right.
I think meeting her, but also that gave me a little push to keep like being a genuine person, a genuine promoter as well.
Right. I love that.
Me, like my first day at college, a lady, she came up to me and she was like, some lady. And she came up to me and she automatically knew like my major was nursing. So I was talking to her and I was like, yeah, like I want to be a travel registered nurse. And she was just like, I should really push to do it. Like, you know, college is hard.
Right.
She was like, make sure I just stick with it because being a registered nurse can do a lot of things doing that. And I don't know why, I just thought it was so crazy that she already knew that was my major. So
Now you didn't tell her.
she already knew.
And
So it was a crazy thing, but I always go to school now. I always make sure I get my work done.
that's what's up. But I love both of. Thank you guys for sharing. I love that. Definitely keep promoting in the hospitality and definitely keep doing what you're doing. That's beautiful.
I'm Valentina.
Nice to meet you. I'm Adasia. Thank you. And the question is, what's one stranger that you remember? It's a thinker.
I remember I went to Publix one time I'm caregiving, like a single kid at the time, and the cashier was like, "Oh my gosh, that's so nice to do that for him. I love that. Have a good day." I was like, "Thank you."
Yeah.
That's the one free driving memory.
That's awesome.
I love vlog, and we had dinner, and our friend did a cake and everything.
Really? That's so nice.
I don't know who he is, but
Right? Thanks. I appreciate it. Yeah, you guys are doing God's work. So it's definitely appreciated. Thank you guys for participating. Again, nice to meet you guys. Your name?
Kwame Ivory.
Okay. I'm Adasia. Nice to meet you. The question is, what's one stranger that you remember? No one's ever done something nice for you. Just like, oh man, they didn't have to do that.
Yeah, I'd say that.
You can say that?
Yeah, I can say that. Yeah.
Okay. All right, have a good one. I appreciate it. So one of these guys said, I think it was he met Terrell Owens, I don't know, I think it's a basketball player, but he was a little kid and he was like, Terrell, he was a big fan and he walked right past him. So he started cussing his ass out. That's why you can't pull no black women. That's why you can only pull white women. Going off on him, right? So some drunk crackhead comes by. Right, we don't know if it's crackhead, but some drunk guy comes by and was like, man, don't worry about it, man. He's gonna be calling your name one day, asking for your autograph, man. Don't worry about it. And that was the one stranger that he remembered. So, cause he was actually working at a church and, the basketball, he was laying out the red carpet, the kid, cause they were supporting their football team. So that's when he met Terrell Owens and that happened. Well, he didn't really get to meet him, but he saw him and was trying to, and he dubbed him. So then the drunk guy was like, oh, don't worry about it, kid. So the other guy was saying okay, he was a bartender and there was this guy who came in and he thought for sure he was homeless, but that wasn't the case because he pulled out a bag full of money and the guy's like, oh yeah, he's like, hey man, do you have a bank account? That's a lot of money to be walking around with. He's like, man, I don't do bank accounts. He's ex-military, so now he's full on conspiracy theorist. He's like, I live off the land. So he was like, my bad for even judging a book by its cover. But he felt like he learned a lot from that guy, and that was a stranger that he wouldn't forget because he just learned a lot about, that mindset of being minimalistic and not having to pay rent or worry about a light bill and just traveling and enjoying your money and different things like that. And he had a family, but him and his family was more like this instead of like this. So he could just live his best life, and I definitely encourage it. So that was pretty cool. Now, I would like to answer the question for myself because I'm sure there's going to be someone in the comments asking me to answer the question. So let's go ahead and do that. Again, please forgive my nose. I know y'all gonna be on me. But, one stranger that I remember is this guy, and I for sure thought he was homeless. I was one of those girls that would be outside of the Dollar Tree or Family Dollar selling phones, free phones. So this guy, he wanted to get a tablet, and I was selling him, going through the whole thing. And when it came down to the money, he put out $50, and I would not expect him to have $50. Turns out the guy's not homeless. He had a F-150. He put up in a whole white truck after the deal. Gave me pie and some mangoes. It was super dope. But the only reason why I remember this guy is because he gave me some advice, and he was like, get your contractor buildings license and you'll be set for life. And then I started looking into what that was, and I started telling other people, other men, and they're like, oh yeah, you'll be set for life. You should actually get into that. So that's something that I'm definitely going to be doing. I encourage everybody to do so. But everything's not for everybody. But I'm definitely going to do it because I felt like he was meant to tell me that. It was one of those those moments where it's like, if a homeless person tells you something or you assume that they're homeless and then they're not and they end up being like well off and successful, like it's one of those things that you see in a movie where it's like, pay attention to what the crackhead at the corner store said. You're gonna need that. So that's something that like definitely stuck with me. And again, I don't think he was a crackhead or anything like that. I did misjudge him, but that is one thing I remember. Thank y'all so much for tuning in and watching the video. I truly do appreciate you guys. I would love to start doing giveaways really soon. So let's shoot for January. I would just pick somebody random. So definitely comment on the video. Make sure you're following me. And if you're following me and you're leaving comments and you're liking the video, like, comment, and subscribe to this video, and then you'll already be entered in, for a giveaway. I don't know what I'm going to give away yet. So stay tuned. Give me ideas in the comments. What should I do for a giveaway? Don't try to break the bank now. I might do like a little gift card or something, you know what I'm saying, for $100, like, not too much. But you know. So yeah, I appreciate you guys and stay tuned for the next video.